few people come in here in a I'm not going to get off and walk in there because there's cheaters or something else down here. This is cool, man. We got Chris Strickland down here out of eastern Oklahoma. He's done a little brush cleaning for me today. Got about a half-acre spot. Needs a little tender love and care. Hello, welcome in, welcome in. Hello, Rebecca. Good morning to you. We got a guy down here doing a little brush cleaning this morning. He's probably not a half hour in, and look at that big old hole he's got already. No, he's not that long. I bet he's 15 minutes in. I just thought it'd be cool to show this work and what it was doing, man. Cool stuff. I can get in there a little closer. I may try that. I'm sitting on my tractor, so I don't have to get down there and stand. There's a lot of, yeah, me too, Rebecca. Me too. I'm gonna get us a little closer so we can see better. These trees got thorns on them. I'm gonna take the drive in here right now. Where I'm sitting right here, this was all thick brush. You couldn't even hardly walk through. He's almost cleaned out from one side to the other. I guess that's his goal, is to clean it out. Watch him go, watch him go. As long as you're on this end of it, it's not dangerous, but that little brush hog you got on the front, brush cutter, man, it throws the chunks of wood. A little bit wet in here. I was gonna have to move there for a minute. He's tracking the mud a little bit. It's been raining here the last few days. Yep, he's from one side to the other right there. Stay out of his way. Oh, Diana. Yeah, it's like you can see it there in the air. It's like a brush hog, but it's got like these brush cutter deals. He can cut trees pretty good size. You can see this one little tree right there. It's probably 3 inches around. He'll get on top of that thing, just chop down, then he goes in there and chops it up. I don't see any stumps here close. I'd love it if you had subbed, Diana. Thank you for coming in. This piece of equipment he's using is pretty cool. I don't know that I need it. Most of my land is fairly cleaned up, but this bottom piece gets out of hand. It hasn't been brush hogged in a few years for different reasons. And anyhow, it doesn't take long for these things to get out of whack. There's a lot of good grass that's underneath this. This land had, all around this piece right here, had Bermuda grass that was knee high, but not in these trees. You can see there's just no grass in there. It's really not good. It's good for birds, but I got lots of other vegetation, birds and rabbits. All that stuff can be in. I've got a piece of my ground that we keep in woods. But this used to be all pasture land. My grandpa had it. Had cows on it. And thank you, Diana. Appreciate you subbing. Got my tractor running. I just don't have to at this point. I'm going to stay out of his way. I brush hogged around that other tree last night that the big tree there he's coming up next to. there's no way my brush hog would hit a tree like that. Ain't no way. Oh, I am gonna have to move. Oh, stay out of his way. That's cool, man. He just cleans that right up, and he just immediately just turns it back into some grass growing property, which is what you need for the cattle. You need to get down here and spray and keep, once you get these vines and stuff going, they'll come back, spray, and we haven't done that. And these pecan trees, we've got this big pecan tree here, and what the squirrels don't get falls on the ground, and then it becomes this. It's just a jungle. You can't even walk through it. And, I don't know, deer and stuff, but I've got another spot. It's several acres. There's lots of places. I'm not harming the nature whatsoever. Lots of places for them to live. See the tops of the trees moving where he's working right there. I think I'll go around and watch you from the other side. There you go. Look at that, isn't that cool? Shreds it. Just shreds it. I'll back out of here. He's done this whole area right here. This was all, he created that piece of woods. That is cool. He's gonna get rid of all this right here. I've got around it a little bit with my brush hog, made a road, but that's about all I can do. I mean, these trees right here next to me, that's the stuff he's cutting down. It's just thick. There's no way in the world brush hog cut it. Some little bitty ones like that, you can do that. Anyhow, here's the spot I'm working on. I'm gonna brush hog all that. There we are. We're on the other side of the spot he's working on. Oh, just in time. Watch it go. Watch it go. Why is that so satisfying? He just scratches down on it, pulls back, and he'll go in. And he'll get another bite. Isn't that cool? Diana, where are you from? Parking myself in the sun. I want to be in the shade. I'm in a safe place here. I'll just kill the tractor. Man, this is cool. You can see through that opening he made, but you can see the pasture on the back side of that where the grass is. It's been a long time. Oh, I say a long time. This is probably 5, maybe a little more years of growth. It was cleaned up at one time. I had rented this pasture. My brother and I, we own this 40 acres together. I own half of it, he owns half of it. It was my grandpa's original place. And I just feel the urgency of being a good steward of it on my watch, that I can say that I've cleaned it up. These trees are actually on my brother's part of the property, but it's going to benefit me because I have the cattle on it. have 5 people in there. 3 of you thumbs up. I appreciate that. If you're on here and you haven't said something, then please say something. Let me know you're there. Oh, he got a whole big limb there. Getting up under that tree. He's getting awful close. I'll around that base this winter. I'll go in there. I've got a little small chainsaw, and we'll get in there and clean that up. Get that cleaned up. And we got fence to work on. Hello, James Hall. Hi, Rachel Cody. Welcome. Driving but listening. Thank you, James. Just got a little brush clearing going on, and I thought it'd be cool to, I'm going to do a video on it, but I thought it'd be cool to have a live on it. It's amazing how fast he's clearing it up. My grandson said, hey, Grandpa, let's get us one of these brush cutters. And that would be great, but most of my property doesn't look like this. And so once I got it cleaned up, I wouldn't need this piece of equipment anymore. I'm not looking for another part-time job, although it's pretty cool to sit there and I can go back and forth. But you know, when a piece of equipment like that tears up, I'm sure it's not cheap to fix. Not every job may be like this. He said some of the trees in here may be a challenge for him. Them pieces of chunks of wood used in front of that thing, you'll all get something up beside the head. Rachel Cody, where you from? Oh, we're gonna get a good view now. Watch it. I thought you could go down the outside edge. We're going to stay with it here and watch it. James, this is sure satisfying to sit here and watch this. There you go. That little tree's pushing up again. There ain't no way in the world I could brush all that. I'd have to get there and cut it out by hand. And that wouldn't be fun. Snakes and ticks and chiggers right now, but even in the wintertime it would be fun. Oh yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Cleans that stump up, I'm sure. Well, there you go. Yeah, Marvin, that would work. I don't need goats. Goats would clean out the small stuff for sure. Some of these trees, Marvin, some of these trees are probably, my goodness, 4 inches or so. The ones I'm cutting. We're not cutting the big trees. I like our pecan trees. I've picked pecans up under these trees since I was a boy. We're not gonna get rid of them. Bad thing about pecan trees is there's always limbs to pick up. Every little storm, every little something that comes through. There you get that stump. Nothing to it. Nothing to it. Yeah, it still needs to be a little shorter for my preference. Now he's going to come back over. There you go. There you go. There you go. I can just dog over that. St. Louis, Missouri. got some woods here for sure. All that big woods on the other side of that small stuff, that stuff has been there for a long time. It's actually on the east edge of my property, and it's actually just across. My fence is just inside there. You probably can't see the post from here. Anyway, this particular piece of ground right here doesn't flood all the time, but we're not too far off the Arkansas River, a few miles, and when it backs up real bad during the big floods, and there's been a few times that the water's even went around the dam and stuff, and you get those big kind of floods. They call them 7-year floods, and I've heard them called other things, but they happen every 2 or 3 years. This land can get underwater. It's backwater off the Arkansas River. And the upper ground, oh, it doesn't get deep here, probably 3 or 4 foot, but if you had a house here, you'd be in trouble. St. Louis. Go to St. Louis. I've got chasing my genealogy. I've got some cemeteries in the St. Louis area and over into Illinois. I need to go to one of these days. There's a big one. That's cool. Man, I'm so happy to see this. Thank you, Rachel. It is pretty. My grandpa, his dad, and my grandpa's uncle, they moved here in 1915, and they began to clean it up, and they cleaned this off. This whole little valley here is just beautiful. I like to come down here and just sit. Our pond is actually up through all that brush. You can't see it. Got a nice pond. I've got a video or two on my channel of the pond. I'm wanting to put a fire pit over there. I'll probably make a video on that when I do it. There's some big trees. He's fixing the brush hog. I don't know if you call this brush hogging or not. Brush cutting. Hello, Money Pit. Lisa. Yeah, I just did a pop-up, man. I was making a video of this guy doing this, and I'm going to, but it was just so cool, man. I thought, man, I'm going to make a live of it. This little stuff down here. Donald watched me. I did a video. He commented on a video I did of brush hogging last year, and I cleaned a lot of this up. It was tall as my tractor. Well, there's an area down here that has these big old trees in it. Man, this thing's probably half, 3/4 acre. I'm not sure how big it is. I couldn't even get into because of the size of the trees. Oh, okay, not this bite. He's fixing to get them big trees in a minute. That's going to be fun to watch. Thank you for coming in, Lisa. Appreciate it. You got your hubby out working today? I'll have to go into work a little late this morning, but I wanted to come down here and film him while he was here. Oh my goodness, Rebecca, we'll be praying for you. Them knee problems, I understand. I've had those. I still do. Alright, he's fixing to get the big trees. Here we go. I'm going to pull up on him. got right up to it. What's he doing? He'll probably go up high and come down on us. No, he's trying to cut him down. I don't know what he's doing. That's right. You gotta bring home the bacon. What kind of work does he do? I don't know if I've ever asked him. He's not doing a very good job of filming. It's so much fun watching. I've got it zoomed up because I think it'd be fun for you guys to see. Yep, there he goes. He's on. There he goes. There he goes. Come right down on him, but wasn't no big deal. Man, sorry about my filming. Hear that stump? I'm just grinding that stump. That's why I pay him the big bucks right there. It's all about the equipment. Go back out. Wow. Yeah, I tore some ligaments in my knee last year, maybe year before last now. And I went on a trip, I put the surgery off. And my old knee swelled up, and I ended up being in a wheelchair, letting them push me around in the airport. I couldn't walk. There was no way I could walk. And got a real good seat on the airplane, but that's not the way to get it. So anyways, my knee's much better now. I hope yours is something that gets better soon. Really soon. I wish you guys could feel all the bugs down here lighting on me. James, I know it's hard to text and drive, but where are you headed to today? Into the grocery store? Well, as long as you're on this end of the tractor, it's not so bad. He's got a pretty good sized stump in there. I wasn't paying attention when he cut that one. Look at them right there beside his tractor. Those things are at least 4 inches. I don't know if he'll cut them off or have to. He said there might be a few he has to get with the chainsaw. I hadn't seen them yet. The worst part about cleaning these trees off is the county road is just right there. You can kind of see it through the trees there. So this will open it up so the deer hunters can hunt from the road. The deer do get in here sometimes. One thing about putting extra strand of wire on there, make it a little less tempting for them to want to cross the fence. They just take wire cutters and cut the fence. That's how they are around here. I even had there's a power line not too far from here. You can't see it from right here, but those guys come in, they just drove over the top of our fence when they were working. They just drove off had I not called and talked to their supervisor, and they brought us out some new posts. It act like it's a big deal, but it wasn't a big deal to me. To just create more work. Man, this is cool. guess this could get boring at some time. Just watching this guy, but it sure is satisfying to me. Look at all them chips go up in there. You see that? That's fun. I'm going to do about 5 more minutes and then I'll go off the live. Y'all want to stick with me that long? I'd appreciate it. I'm going to about 5 more minutes and then I'm going to get up here and make a little bit more footage for the video. And then I'm going to brush hog all this myself. It's just mainly vines and weeds. I'm sitting on my tractor right now, so it's a little higher than it looks, but it's about 3 foot tall. I'll get that cleaned up. I've kind of left that on purpose. I brush hogged that. Believe it or not, I brush hogged it last year. That's just 1 year of growth. Even that pecan tree that's sticking up is it's not very big around, and it's still soft. But that's all 1 year of growth. That's probably 5 foot tall. I need to spray that this year. Oh, it would take forever and forever and forever, Money Pit. That's the reason I saved up my pennies to get this guy come in. It's really not that expensive. I mean, it's a lot of money to me, but he's going to clear, like I said, 1/2 to 3/4 of an acre with this thing, and he'll clean it up. And it's $500 for a half day. Gets $125 an hour for him and the equipment. He provides everything. He's burning diesel and all that. And we all know that that's expensive just to have equipment. I can't imagine the payment on that machine. But I'd rather give him $500 if to get in there and have to do all this by hand. You'd spend hours and hours and hours. Well, I hope so. Thank you, Lisa. Money well spent. That's the way I see it. Truthfully, it was money we didn't have, but I didn't want another season to go by and let this grow. Because I mow it right now, and I'll spray it, January, February. We'll have grass. We'll have grass here in the spring, and it'll begin to pay me back at that point. Because we all know grass is good. Like I was telling earlier, I don't know if you were here, but as you go through where he's other side of where it gets green, that grass over there was knee-high Bermuda grass, and my guy that bales hay won't get in there because there is a lot of sticks and stuff, and I don't blame him. If I had my own equipment, I would bale it, but if I spray it, keep it brush hog clean, I'm hoping maybe next year he will bale it for me. As long as it don't look like a bunch of weeds. If it looks like this, no wonder you don't want to bale it. But there's even grass under that. Like the guy said earlier, it'd be a good place for goats. I'm not much of a goat farmer. Some people are, I guess. I don't know what he's working on over there. I guess I could move over there and see what he's doing. Thank you, Rachel. Good thumbs up. All right, there we go. Now we're cooking with Western Hall. Just let you watch where I'm going for a minute. So he's gonna get those little trees for me too. He's getting up on that fence line is what he's doing. So there's a little tree right there that I couldn't get with the brush hog. It's probably 2 inches around. That thing won't have no problem with it. Let him go, touch and go. Sitting in the sun, I can't see the chat right here. I have to back up. Rachel's from St. Louis. She popped in. Honey Pit's from back east. I don't know where you're from, Honey Pit. I can't think of it. Is it Georgia? Is that right? Georgia, Alabama, Kentucky. Just took me a minute. There's that tree I couldn't get. Yeah, I hear him grinding that stump. And thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Lord, for sending Chris. Chris Strickland's this guy's name. He is sure doing me a favor. He's doing me a favor. I'm paying him for it. There you go. You can see his stuff there a little bit. Get after it a little bit right here in front of us. I know I said 30 minutes, but I'm going to let you guys see all this right here. Lisa, can you rob footage from a live to use in the video? Or Rebecca, you might know that. I don't know what you guys, all of you are smarter than me. Whew. Kentucky. I can't think of a Kentucky song. I'd sing Kentucky song to you. Oh, Kentucky. Where Donald and Lisa live. Bye-bye, little pecan tree. These little pecan trees don't produce. You know, you're talking about we should have pecan trees. These kind right here don't produce pecans. And they might every now and then get one that'll produce, but they're just little suckers that come out from a seed. We talked about digging them up and potting them and planting them, and then that's when they told us at the tree place, you can't do that because these won't produce. So I don't know why, but they're supposed to tell us. So we've got these little big pecan trees that have been here all my life. I don't know how pecan trees got started on this place, but they're everywhere. And I start one every now and then, but let it grow for shade. Man, that's a big old tree. That would have had to be on the same side. I don't know. I've never done. Well, I guess I asked a good question for a change. You guys are the professionals. Man, watch him go, watch him go. Got 5 people in the room. There he choked a piece of wood out. These little trees, there ain't nothing to them. I hope he gets that little. What his plan is with that tree. He wanted him to get it. I guess he's gonna say it's too big. That's not as big as some of the others we got. Anyways, hey, I appreciate y'all coming in on my live. I just thought it'd be fun to have a live video of this, and I thought you would enjoy it. Appreciate y'all giving thumbs up and spending your little bit of your time with me this morning. Rachel, Rebecca, and Lisa, of course. James Hall, thank you for coming in. I'm looking back through the names. There was another guy that was here with us for a while. Take some comments. I appreciate him. I haven't found him yet. Yeah, Marvin Lopez. He come in a little earlier. Appreciate him coming in and saying some words. And then Diane Beebe, you were here earlier. I appreciate you too. So thank you everybody for coming into my live, and we'll see you guys another time. Appreciate it. God bless. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Very satisfying. Yeah, I feel. I think I should have brought my pillow and took a nap. Wouldn't that be cool? All right. God bless everybody. We'll see y'all. Now I don't know how to turn it off. There it is. Bye-bye.